Blessed be beautiful soul, my name is Samantha, if we've never met before, and I want to welcome you here. Grab a cup of tea, get cozy, because I've been documenting the process of creating my new apothecary from some empty shelves and a desk to what it is now. I'm so excited to be showing it and sharing it with you, because that's what YouTube's all about, I feel, you know, me living my life and then being able to share that with you, my community that I'm growing here. Feel free to subscribe and join my online coven, my online family. I really hope that you enjoy this process of building my apothecary. So this is the cupboard that I bought from the Tender Center, and it's got 4 really cool drawers, and this is the roller shutter, so you can pull it and it slides down. This video would not be possible without one of my beautiful friends and clients, Mia, who gave me one of the shelves. That's kind of what inspired this video and creating my new apothecary space. Appreciate you so much, Mia. Thank you, thank you. And now that the shelves are up, the next part is to go and get some new glass jars for the apothecary and all the herbs. So I'm in Kmart and I'm looking for some jars. Just a little tip for you when you are doing these apothecaries or building your shelves, make sure you get a ruler and you measure the jars and make sure they actually fit on the shelf. So I made sure that mine were about 10 centimeters in height. I love shopping at night time because no one's here. Anybody else literally wait until like half an hour before the shop shut to go shopping, because I do. And the whole place is empty and it's amazing because I don't like people. Hi, little bear. Oh, tell us. So Bear is being a little sook, but I wanted to show you guys the jars that I got. So this is the main size that I got for the apothecary. They're 300ml jars, so I've got them just here. And I just think that that's a good size for most herbs, because otherwise when you start getting bigger, I don't think, unless you're doing big batch work or making salves or some sort of thing, it's not really necessary to have like the big liter jars, which is what I have upstairs in my home herbs. This is the 1 liter jar. So when you compare it size wise, there's a massive big difference. So they're going to go upstairs, and then I have this smaller size, this smaller size, and they are 120ml. So that's them there in comparison to one another. And this is upstairs in my home kitchen, where I have all of the herbs that I use for teas, for cooking. They're starting to get a little bit old now, and I need to go and refresh them. So I'll be slowly making that transition. All the herbs that are going in the apothecary are for witchcraft and talismans, so they won't be consumed. So I went and got some craft paper and found a really cool font. I wanted it to look like I had just, you know, with pen and parchment, you know, handwritten each one of the labels for the jars. And I used some textured scissors to create this kind of edge. I literally found them for $1 at the op shop, which was such a good find. I just feel like it's super easy. You don't have to complicate things. I literally just got sticky tape and just taped each one of the labels to the jar. It gives it a nice like waterproof seal, so like they're not going to go funny if water splashes on them or, you know, anything like that. And I was really happy with the end result. It just looked like yeah, like an old witch's medieval jar, I guess, with some really cool writing on it. So I was really happy. Lots of empty jars on the shelf because there are a lot more plants that I hope to be able to have in my apothecary. I have a heap of seeds that are going through a like stratifying process, which is like cold exposure to the seed to hopefully get it to germinate. They are my baneful herbs, so Atropa belladonna, deadly nightshade. I have henbane, datura, elderflower, wolfsbane, so aconite, agrimony, mugwort. So I'm trying to get these seeds to germinate, but they are notoriously hard, and the germination rate isn't always very high. So I'm filming the process of growing these baneful plants because I'm hoping to do sort of like a side project, which is the Poison Witch, a channel which is just about gardening because I just don't want to clog up my whole main channel with gardening videos. And like, I don't know, I love gardening content, but I don't want that to be on my main channel. So it's not up and running yet, but I'm kind of working on it behind the scenes, and fingers crossed one day my kind of dreams are to have an online apothecary where I grow my own plants for witchcraft and divination and curio purposes, and then sell them to people online who maybe aren't gardeners or can't garden. So I will be selling the baneful herbs and plants, yeah, for witchcraft purposes mainly. That's my big hope at the moment, my dream. The final stage is just putting a few hooks up the top so I can hang my herbs that I'm trying to drive from the garden. Also, did you notice I was watching Bridgerton? I'm obsessed. And now it's time for the big reveal, the before and after. I hope you enjoy. The herbs that I have hanging here are rosemary, calendula, and I also have some bush thyme, which is a bush tucker plant native here in Australia. I'm genuinely so happy with how everything turned out, the jars, the labels. It's really beautiful to see all of my herbs in one section, and I always have had this image in my third eye of this exact situation, and I just never knew how it was going to happen. So it's really beautiful how full circle things are, and when you dream something up, it's definitely possible of achieving it. It's in your mind's eye for a reason. Spirit's giving you that inspiration. You just have to, I guess, wait for divine timing, but also just act upon it. And I'm so grateful for this space, my working space, you know, sitting here doing my spirit dolls, my spirit talismans, and my intuitive artwork. It's just such a peaceful place, and I feel very inspired now when I get to sit at this desk and use all of my curios and herbs and whatnot. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what your favorite herb is, what your favorite part of the apothecary is. I'd love to hear from you down in the comments. Let me know. I'm sure as time goes on, I'm going to, you know, change things around or whatever, but I'm super happy with how it all turned out, and I'm really glad I got to share it with you. Like always, you can check out all my social media. It's linked below, my website, and also my Patreon, where I share beginner in witchcraft and spirituality classes and guidance and all of it. You can check that out below if you want to work with me more personally. I'm wishing you many blessings on your path, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye, my loves. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much.